Alright, so I was just messing around on my keyboard and I'm not really sure what type of beat I'm going to turn this into, but I'm just going to lay it down and then see where it goes. Sometimes that's the wonderful thing about making music. You start off with this clean slate and then an hour later you have something you either love or you hate. But yeah, follow me along with this journey and we'll see where it takes us. We're kind of just hitting a 3-4 progression, but we're just breaking up how we're playing it. So we're playing the 3 as double root notes, then the top, then the root notes are the 4th and then the top, and then the root notes are the 2, but none of that though. We're gonna do addictive drums, soul and R&B. What other snares we got in here? I love just doing these tiny little notes really quietly. Not on this one, but you will go there. Okay, and now hi-hat time. I really like drums when they've got like really tight sounds. Yeah, these are smooth. Okay, and I'm guessing bass time, obviously. Let's do a Xenology for the bass, but I'm thinking this time I might actually browse the basses because I always pick one of the first ones on there. See what I mean? It's nice. Okay, and then I think on this one we'll go back to like the more regular sounding bass and just have like these long notes, so like E bass, the go-to, and we're back to it. One more bass, 3 basses, why not? These bottom ones, these ones all go up, and then this is where we add a wah. Okay, I think I know what we're trying to do. We're going to try and make this a Thundercat beat. Ooh, okay. And now do we do that Thundercat, why you doing the most moment. Okay, we can have better notes than that, bro. Come on, we're hitting the 5th here. Let's jump an octave. Maybe down there. Cooking, son. Oh, and there needs to be a build here. Bum, bum, bum. And this was that thing I was talking about earlier. I said, come with me on this beautiful ass journey. Because now we're making a Thundercat beat and this is amazing. I can't even hear these keys anymore. I probably need to bring up the velocity. So I always play stuff in on my MIDI, but I do it so quietly that none of these notes are actually, getting walloped. Also, I feel like I need to ask people this. Is there a way for me, see how like they're all close together now, but if I drag them up, it like stretches it out. Is there a way for me to keep that same distance, but bring them all up? Because I'm sure there's probably a command for it and I'm like hitting everyone, but why is it doing that? So I still want it to be like close, but it ain't that button, bro. Just put the fries in the bag right now. Okay, and finally I feel like we need synth chords. So we'll go into Xenology. I guess we go to like one of those Juno sort of area of the presets. We need like a nice pad. There's got to be something in here that just hits. I kind of want to do that one as just an intro. So I never really mess about with doing intros, but and then it will do that. I press that too early. Okay, and then I think we're gonna need to do a drum fill. duplicate this and actually put down these synth chords we wanted to do for the main bit of the beat. Maybe even go higher on this. Can make these chords more interesting and drop this. It's still like kind of the same chord, we're just giving it a more unique voice, and if it sounds cool, it sounds cool.
You're goddamn right.
Thinking of trying to do the chorus, we're going to keep this bass. So right here we got a bass that is moving, so there needs to be contrast, you know, so in the chorus we're going to scrap that. Okay, the problem is this is not a Thundercat sounding sort of thing to do. As much as I like using power chords, I don't think these are necessarily going to work. It's the fun thing about making music. You can have an idea, you can give it a go. If it doesn't work, you just try something else. You just do it again, and do it again, and do it again.
That's my life over and over and over and over and over and over.
And then you end up doing something that you like, then on a different note. Now we've gone to a 2/4 progression, and let's just build this up with another pad as well. Ethereal slumber. Why did you wake me from my slumber?
Are you slumbering in there?
We're having a very hard time trying to slumber.
Yes, we are also unable to slumber.
And yeah, we're going to do some sorts. We did this in another video. We're going to glide these notes and then cut out the beginning and just let only the bends stay in. Atmospherics, bro. But like, I say I feel like so damn much, but I feel like I need to add like some synth that's got a long sort of decay on it. To be fair, I was meant to be doing a flute. And then yeah, I think I'd just go back into the bass section after this. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting pretty hungry now, so I'm gonna wrap on this video. But anyway, that's the exciting thing about when you're doing stuff like this. You sit down, you never know what's gonna come out. And then sometimes you love it and sometimes you hate it. This one I quite like. So I'd say this was a success. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Have a blessed day. Peace out.